Session. Today is April 5th, 2022. As a reminder, this is a public meeting and is being recorded. For those of you calling in, please ensure that you have muted your phone line by pressing *6. Thank you. First, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Commissioner O'Grady.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, well, we have a number of people to recognize this morning. And 3 times a year, we look forward to recognizing the state champions from area high schools. And today we have the student athletes that excelled in their winter sports during the 2021-2022 season. Working with our partners at the Greater Columbus Sports Commission and the Ohio High School Athletic Association is always a privilege. Good morning and welcome to all of the student athletes we have with us today, their coaches and their families that is tuned in with us. To kick things off, I'd like to introduce our good friend, Executive Director of Greater Columbus Sports Commissioner, Linda Logan.
Good morning, everyone. It's wonderful to see some familiar faces and some new faces. So proud to recognize over 10 high schools representing 5 different sports throughout this last session. And here to talk to the student athletes is Doug Ute from the Ohio High School Athletic Association, their chief executive. Doug?
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Linda. Good morning, and good morning to all the athletes and the coaches there. And commissioners, thank you for having us on here today and your support of our student athletes here in Central Ohio. And it was a wonderful winter as I've got a chance to get to all of our state championships this past winter. And I want to congratulate our student athletes, but I want to thank you too for all you do and your leadership, not just in the athletic programs at your school, but your leadership in your school. Because especially you state champions, kids look up to you, and you can make a difference in somebody's life just by who you are, just by saying hello and talking to them. And so I encourage you to really get out and talk to your peers in your school, because they look up to you and they honor you, and you can change their lives and make their day better. And so I always encourage student athletes to do that. But it's just so great. You know, we finished a couple weeks ago on a Sunday night at the shop with wrestling, and that whole weekend was full of basketball and wrestling, and then our I don't know if the Pickerington kids are on here, Pick Central or not, but we finished up in Dayton with a thriller against Centerville, so you bring joy to so many people. And not just by being a champion, but by the competition, and especially in a world like today with just coming off COVID, if you can call it coming off COVID. If you look at all you've done the past few years, you've not only given yourself and your teammates joy, but you've given our communities joy. And so I thank you for that. Give them something else to think about other than COVID issues. And so, and I know you made a lot of sacrifices to do that. So again, on behalf of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, we're thrilled and value you and appreciate all you do for the athletic program at your school, but also for your school and your community. So thank you.
Thank you, Linda and Doug. When your high school and sport is announced, if the coach or school representative could please unmute your microphone, introduce yourself and your athletes, share a few words about your season, and if there are 1 or 2 students available to highlight their experiences. And finally, we will always enjoy hearing your next steps following high school from the seniors. First up, we have Bishop Watterson. Do we have wrestling coach Felix Cathlin tuned in? He coached a wrestler to the state championship. Coach?
Actually, no. Felix wasn't able to make it today. My name is Doug Etkin. I'm the athletic director at Bishop Watterson. Wanted to thank the Greater Columbus Commission for having us today, and Franklin County Commissioners, and congrats to all the other state champion teams and individuals. I'm proud to introduce our wrestling state champion, freshman Mitchell Younger. So proud of what he was able to do this year, especially as a freshman. You know, Mitchell's not only a great representation of Watterson as a competitor, but his maturity, his leadership, his humbleness, just wrapped up into one great student athlete, comes from a great family. So I'll be quiet and introduce Mitchell and let him talk about his season.
Hi, Mitchell.
Hello. So I'm Mitchell. I was a freshman this year. First off, thank you for having me. I was a freshman at Bishop Watterson this year. This year was full of like bumps in the road, ups and downs with injuries, weight management, factors such as that. Wasn't like the most ideal situation going into the season. I broke my foot a couple weeks before sectionals, and 3 days before, we just got cleared to wrestle in sectionals. That we weren't quite sure how that was all going to unfold, but we took a shot at that and just progressed from sectionals to districts to states. Then, yeah, Bishop Watterson though has done a lot for me and my family. So I'd like to thank them for that. They don't just push you as an athlete or as a student. They push you in our faith there. They push you as a person there. You grow in all aspects. It's not just a one-way street there. They push you in every aspect of your life. Yeah, I couldn't say enough about it there. Season was definitely fun though. Looking forward to the next 3 years. That's all I have to say.
Well, congratulations. I mean, that is exciting, even with the bumps and bruises, as you said, in the road. You made it all the way to the state championship, so excited about where you go from here the next 3 years. So congratulations to you and to your coach and to your family, and good luck next year. You know, my colleagues.
Thank you.
Way to overcome an injury right before the tournament starts. Good job. We hope to see you back here over the next 3 years.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Absolutely. Next, we have St. Charles Preparatory. We are joined by Coach Jill McInerney of the boys swimming and diving team. Coach, are you with us? Okay. If not, we can always come back and see if the coach is on, and we'll just go to the next school. So next we have St. Francis de Sales with Coach Ryan Buckner of the boys swimming and diving team. Coach, are you with us?
Yes, I'm with you.
Great. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Coach Ryan Buckner with St. Francis de Sales. I'm here with Brady Mcinerney, our state champion, and he was the state champion last year in the 100 free, and then defended his title in the 100 free, and also won the 50 free this year at the Division II state championships.
Yeah.
You want to talk about your season?
Yeah, it was a good season, good way to end my career at DeSales. I couldn't be happier with all the gifts, all the family, like all the friends that I've made here at DeSales. So it's been an awesome 4 years, awesome season. I couldn't be happier with the relationships I've built and the coach that I've had. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for having us.
And he's committed to Kentucky next season, so he's going on to further his career next season.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Great job.
Yeah, great. Next, we have also from St. Francis de Sales, wrestling coach Colin Palmer, who had a wrestler capture the state title. Coach Palmer, are you with us?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, welcome.
I'm Coach Palmer. This here is David Mcclellan. He's been one of my wrestlers for about 10 years now. Finished the season with a 43-5 record. Sectional champ, district champ, state champ. You want to talk about yourself?
So my freshman and sophomore year, I went to school in Florida at Lake Highland Prep. We decided to come back and I want to thank the DeSales community for welcoming me with open arms. It's really like a family here. Ty Wilson, congrats. We trained together all year. We've trained together since we were little. And thank you guys for having me.
Always be better to be back in Ohio.
Oh, yeah. Not the weather.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Well, Commissioner O'Grady, I'm sure you will be happy to hear that we have more award-winning wrestlers. One is a wrestler from Westerville North under the guidance of Coach David Grant, who also captured a state title. Coach Grant, are you with us?
This is Wes Hillifritz. I'm the athletic director at Westerville North. Unfortunately, Coach Grant could not join us this morning, but I am honored to introduce our state champion wrestler at 157 pounds this year, Mr. Connor Utten. Connor is a 4-time state qualifier. His freshman year, he got to wrestle at the Shot. Sophomore year, he was undefeated, and unfortunately, no one got to wrestle that year at the state tournament due to COVID. Last year, he was our undefeated state champion at 145 pounds, wrestling at Hilliard Derby. So we were pumped to see him back at the Shot this year. Finished 34-2 overall to get his second consecutive state championship. Was also named the All-Metro and the state tournament wrestler of the tournament for Division I. So as great as he is on the mat, just an even better young man off the mat, humble, extremely hard worker, and an excellent leader for our athlete leadership team here at Westerville North. So it's my honor to introduce Connor.
Yes, thanks for having me, everybody. I remember being on this meeting last year. It was really awesome, hearing from everybody and being recognized. So I just want to say thank you for that. I had a great season this past season. Last year, I think I remember saying that, coming on here and saying I wanted to repeat and do the same thing I did last year. So went out and got it done. No big injuries. I know Mitchell said he was able to come over an injury. I had like a pretty basic injury-free season. It was really good. Lots of great experiences with my coaches. Went up to Ironman and got humbled really quick. I thought I was a big shot state champ from Ohio, and lost twice there, got 5th, and it was a very good experience for me. And after that, I was just like, I'm not losing anymore. It's not happening. It's not in me to lose anymore this season. So went out and got it done, and looking forward to, I'm committed to Iowa State, repping the merch, and really excited to go out there and get it done. Want to be a national champ. So
Congratulations. That's big. Iowa State's got a great program.
yeah, they're pretty good.
Congratulations, Connor. And coach, and family. Good stuff. Okay, next we have the pleasure of welcoming both the girls and boys basketball state champions today. We have Pick Central under Coach Eric Kruger, captured the title for boys basketball. Mr. Kruger, were you able to make it on with us this morning? Hopefully.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yours okay?
No, you just sound a little
Barely.
faded, barely.
Yeah, we're here today. Our whole team is here today. We're honored to be here. Really thankful to be here. We had a great season, and it's just a great group of kids. We're happy to have an opportunity to represent our school, our community of Pickerington, and also Central Ohio and the Columbus area by bringing the state title back on this side for boys basketball. It was an incredible run, incredible journey for a group of kids, and we just had a incredible season.
Well, congratulations. Does any one of the boys want to speak to their season and capturing a title?
Yeah, definitely.
I can talk about it. It was a great season. We got a couple of injuries on the team, but we came through and gave everything we had on the floor and left it off. It was a great season.
Awesome. Any seniors?
Yep, Josh Harlan.
Yeah, it was
Come into the camera, we
can't
can't
see
see
him.
you.
There we
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, Josh.
It was a phenomenal season. We had some bumps in the road. We lost one of our early games to Newark, and I think that really woke us up. And after that, we just kept going. Had a great season. Got it done.
Well, congratulations. Are you going on to college or to trade school or do anything next?
I'm going to college, but not for basketball.
Oh, okay, where are you going?
Ohio University.
All right, congratulations. That's what's up.
So everybody else is coming back next
Everybody
year?
else is coming back?
Gavin Headings.
Stand up. Over here. There you go.
He's
Oh,
too tall,
oh.
too tall
There
to
you
fit
go.
on camera. There we go.
Yeah. Like kidding. What's your season?
It was a great season, and I learned a lot from all the seniors and just the whole team and all the coaches.
That's it.
Are you where are you going next? What are you doing next?
Well, I'm only a junior. So.
Oh, you're a junior. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. Congratulations, boys. I know this was exciting and look forward to hopefully seeing you back next year as champions again.
Mr. President, can I interject something here? I
Absolutely.
apologize.
Absolutely.
I wanted to share one of the reasons I asked if Pickerington was on Pick Central is simply because, I wanted to point out there's a lot of good in our kids today. All these kids on here, we hear so many bad things about our kids in society. And then when you see acts of sportsmanship and things like that, but I wanted to commend the kids from Pick Central, not only for winning, but what they did the last few minutes of that game, last few seconds actually, to console kids from Centerville was very impressive. The young man sitting in the middle by the trophy, I apologize. I think you're number 23, the name, and Styles boy walking over to console a athlete from Centerville who was very visibly upset, was very appreciative, and acts of kindness should not go unnoticed. And so I wanted to bring that up. Sorry to interject that, but I was just very impressed by that.
Oh, no apologies necessary. I think that's, what we look for. It's not always about sports. It's not always about the game, but it's about teamwork and camaraderie and, supporting, each other, no matter if we're on the same team or opponent. So great job, guys, and no worries. Thank you for highlighting that.
Hey, Doug and Coach Kruger, isn't Mr. Stiles, and I'm Mr. Stiles, if you're on, you could speak to this. But aren't you going to play football for the Buckeyes next year?
Yeah, Sonny couldn't be here this morning, but he is going to play for the Buckeyes.
Gotcha. I was going to say, those are the kind of things you're supposed to brag about this morning.
Right. Yeah, he'll be in Ohio State in May, pretty soon.
All right. Well, gentlemen, great season, and as always, we hopefully we'll get to see you back here next year again.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So next, we have Reynoldsburg. The girls basketball team won the state tournament under the leadership of Coach Jack Pertel. Are you all on, Coach? All right, maybe not. We can always come back. The girls are, they're amazing. All the teams are amazing. It's interesting. My daughter is friends with Alexia Mobley, who played for Reynoldsburg last year and got recruited. She's at Louisville now, and as a freshman, went to their team went to the Final Four. So, congratulations to the girls basketball team. I'll try to come back before we wrap up to see if they're on or if St. Charles is back on.
Coach Patel texted he's having some audio and video issues, but he was on earlier.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks, Coach, for joining us earlier. Congratulations to the girls. Well, again, I'll check back to see if he was able to work out those technical issues. We have several schools from our northwest corner of the county, starting with Coach Mark Burnbridge. I hope I didn't mess that up, from Dublin Kaufman. He led the girls swimming and diving team to a state championship. Also from Dublin Kaufman, we have Coach Chance Van Gundy, who coached 2 wrestlers to become state champions.
Good morning. This is Mark Burnbrick, and you did well with the last name. I appreciate that. I'm here to introduce Emily Brown, who's a returning state champion. She was a double state champion her freshman year and repeated that year her sophomore year in the 200 free and the 500 free. She was also the OCC sectional district and state champion. And in the 500, she got both district records this year and had a great season. You know, coming off a sort of COVID and all the things she had to do to overcome it and come into sort of, I'm a first year coach. So new program, new everything, and still achieved what she did. Just speaks of volumes of who she is and her character. And the best part of all of this is she's a Scholastic All-American as well. And I'd like to introduce Emily Brown.
Thank you so much for having me and for this opportunity, and congratulations to all the athletes on here. I couldn't be here without my coach. There have been so many ups and downs this season, and honestly, he's just been by my side the whole time, as well as my parents. And honestly, the atmosphere with the team was amazing. They were so supportive. At States, it was a blast. We were all just cheering and having fun. And it wasn't about winning, it was about having fun. And just, that's what swimming is, just enjoying the sport, being with your team, being with people you love, and yeah, just enjoying it. So thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Congratulations to you. And love your energy. And you're so right. It's not about winning. It is about having fun. So congratulations to you and to the coach and to your parents. Coach Van Gundy, are you on? All right. Well, we'll try to come back. Next, we have Dublin Jerome and Coach Kristen Williams, who coached a talented young lady to capture a title in gymnastics. Coach, are you on? Okay, well, we'll go on because we're not done with Dublin yet. So we have Dublin Scioto, wrestler who also became a state champion under Coach Adam Huddle's guidance as well. Coach Huddle, are you on?
I am.
Great, welcome.
Thank you. And thank you to the Commissioner's Office for taking the time to honor these young students and great people as well. And, you know, being able to listen to their stories and do those things is important for Central Ohio as well and the development of Central Ohio sports. So thank you. You know, another thing, you know, I coached Ty Wilson this year, and this is the second year in a row. I can say that he beat the second place, third place, and fourth place finishers at the state tournament. That doesn't happen very often. He's done it 2 years in a row as a freshman and sophomore. So pretty impressive feat. But not only that, he's also carrying a 3.8 GPA in Dublin schools. So these are fantastic young men, but also able to put it on the mat that way and do those things. It speaks to their character. And, you know, the next day after we finished the state championship, I know Ty was back in the weight room the very next day and the very next morning working. So, you know, it definitely attributes to his success and his family support system. You know, his family has been extremely supportive of our program, and nowadays where it's easy to go to another school, go to a private school, or you know, leave the home school, he didn't. He stuck with us, had some confidence, and we're really happy to have Ty Wilson. So I'll leave it at that.
Awesome. Congratulations, Ty. Congratulations, Coach, and also to Ty's parents. And thank you for being with us today.
Good job.
I have Ty.
Oh. Hey, Ty.
I have Ty here with us right now. If he wanted to, I'm the athletic director, Nick Magistrali at Dublin Scioto. It's my pleasure to be sitting here with Ty. So I appreciate Coach Huddle and his kind words. And I'll just go ahead and let Ty say a few words here. Thanks for having us this morning, and congrats to all the athletes.
Absolutely.
Just want to start off with thank you for having me again. I remember this from last year. It was definitely a good thing to see all of the state champs, and just congratulations to everyone. I'd also like to thank everyone who saw the hard work that I've been putting in since when I was young, and my family's been there since day one. And all of my friends, coaches, and everyone that I've trained with who's helped me improve over the years.
What year are you, Ty?
I'm a sophomore.
Nice.
Wow, nice. You were here last year and this
Hopefully
year.
get to see you back a couple more times. it's good to see so many of these. Sorry, I'm a little partial to the wrestlers, I'm a former wrestler, but it's good to see so many of these guys that have an opportunity to win it 4 times. Back in my day, there was only ever one 4-timer, and then eventually there was another one, and eventually another one, and now there's so many opportunities for there to be so many 4-time state champions, and that's a small class. So keep up the hard work and
Thank
the good work.
I was wondering when you were going to say something. I know you're partial.
I'm over here chomping at the bit, man. I'm just trying to keep quiet.
Awesome. Well, next, we're going to highlight some more swimmers because swimmers in the area have showcased their talents as well. We have Lewis Center Olentangy and Coach Calvin Higdon. And the girls swimming and diving took first place in the state. Coach, are you with us?
I am. Want to start again, like everybody else. Appreciate you guys having us. Here with Martina Peroni. She's on the call. She's such an amazing athlete. The contributions she's made to this program over the past 4 years is incredible. She's defended her state title in the 200 IM, and then she set a new state record in the 100 fly. It was just a great season. After 4 years, she almost holds every school record. So she's an amazing athlete. So I'll let her talk about her achievements a little bit. So thanks.
Absolutely. Hey, Martina.
Thanks, Calvin. Thank you for having me today. It's been a great 4 years at Olentangy, a great team, and we've had so much fun. And to end with a great senior season was amazing. So congrats to all the other athletes, and thank you again.
What year are you, Martina?
A senior.
Where are you going next, or what are you doing?
Duke University.
Going to Duke?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Next, we have Olentangy Liberty, boys swimming and diving, who also captured a state title. I think we have Coach Peter Krasnowski with us. I hope I did not butcher that.
All right, I believe I'm on.
Yes.
My name is Peter Krasnowski. I'm the head coach here at Olentangy Liberty. Thank you and congratulations to all the athletes on a fantastic performance this season. It's been a wonderful year, again, working with Hudson, our second year together as a junior, winning the 50 freestyle this year. It's just been a tremendous contribution to our school and our community as well as our program. So I'd like to introduce Hudson Williams.
Thanks for having me. It was a really great season. I can't thank my coaches and family enough, especially my teammates as well. I'm really happy how the season ended, and I'm glad all my hard work paid off. So it was a really great season.
Great. Congratulations, Hudson. What year are you?
Thank you.
Oh, maybe they can't hear me. They should be able to, Commissioner. Okay. All right. Well, next we will go to Olentangy Liberty, whose boys bowling team also captured the state title. Do we have Coach Stephen Knoll with us today?
Good morning, I'm Coach Knoll. I have Carter Street here. He's our first champion in bowling. Carter's very dedicated to the sport. I haven't seen anybody dedicated as much as he is. He practices about every day, probably 4 to 6 hours a day, if not more. Carter's he's 3-time state qualifier. He qualified as a sophomore, junior. He's got a unique style. He's a two-handed bowler and just works at it very hard. And I'll introduce Carter. He's right here.
All right, thank you all for having me. This was a very pleasant surprise to hear that I was invited to this. So I just want to thank my coach, my parents, and my family and friends for always pushing me to be better. This was about as perfect of the season as I could have asked for, and it's just a great way to end my high school career. So thank you again for having me.
Man, I can't bowl with one hand, two hands, I can't bowl. I can't bowl. When you're a state champion with two hands, that's fantastic.
Congratulations.
The other thing too is Carter's also committed to Wichita State. He was also junior team USA, which is a really great accomplishment. He's reached all the goals he wanted this year. He's something special.
That's fantastic.
Awesome. Finally, we have from Olentangy Liberty, they have yet another student who captured a state title. This time it is a wrestler, and I believe we have wrestling coach Mark Marinelli on with us.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, thanks for inviting us. Thanks for everybody here, and congratulations to everybody. I'd like to thank Mark Brave, Mr. Meeker, our AD, and Mr. Starner, our principal, for making this possible. And our philosophy of wrestling is to achieve maximum learning while we're there. So Dylan had a great season this year. Along the way, he had a few losses, but he learned from those losses, and he was able to correct it when it mattered the most and become state champion again for the second year in a row. We're very proud of him, and we're also very proud of our community and our parents. And I'd also like to point out that Dylan and our team was all academic Ohio for the second straight year in a row. So here's Dylan.
Hi, I wanted to thank you guys first of all for having me out again. So I also want to congratulate all the athletes that have made it on here. You guys are doing a great job, obviously, so keep it up. First off, I want to thank our athletic department. They've done a great job supporting not only the wrestlers, but all sports in general. Second off, I want to thank my coaches, my teammates. I've had a great season, a great 3 years with Liberty, and I plan on having an even better one for my last one. So, and last off, I want to thank my parents. They believed in me and supported me throughout my whole journey. So, just thank you guys again for having me.
Hopefully we'll see you back again next year, Dylan.
Thank you.
Coach, Dylan, stick with Coach Marinelli. He's here about every year, so no. I've known Coach Marinelli for how long? We known each other now, Mark? About 40, almost 40.
Somewhere around there.
40 some years now. You stick with Coach Marinelli. He'll get you back here next year.
Yep, thank you.
Congratulations. So we have some additional phenomenal. I'm sorry. Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. Thanks. We have some phenomenal swimmers. 3 high schools took home state titles in girls swimming and diving divisions. Coaches, when I announce your name, feel free to share the division your team captured. We have diving, 100 backstroke relay, 100 backstroke or breaststroke relay. And first up is New Albany and Coach Dave Wharton.
Good morning. Thank you for having us. First off, I'd like to congratulate all of the Central Ohio teams that are here and the swimmers. Central Ohio had a very strong showing at the state level, so it was a lot of fun to compete up at the state meet against all of our neighboring communities, so that was great. We had a great season this year, second time back for winning the team state title for the girls. We had a smaller team this year at the meet, and they really stepped up to be competitive all the way through. And what's fun about the team that the kids were training with, a lot of them you'll see across different schools. So when they come together at the state meet, they're racing against their friends that they actually train with. So it's a great experience for them. We have a great support system at our school at New Albany through the school itself and throughout the community. So really proud of the girls and what they've been able to accomplish with all that support. We have a couple of the girls on here, Ava Lachey and Carly Meeting are on, so I'll let them go ahead and speak.
Hi, my name's Ava Lachey, and I was part of the winning 400 freestyle relay.
My name's Carly Meeting, and I was also a part of the 400 freestyle relay, as well as I also won the 50 free and the 100 back.
So we'd like to thank the Franklin County Commissioners for recognizing all of us and all the student athletes on here today. And it's been a really great 4 years representing New Albany Swim and Dive. And we're really grateful for the opportunity to compete this year.
Following last year's theme victory, we knew the season would be really tough, and we knew that we'd have to race really hard. We wanted to do our part to contribute to the team, which led to our second consecutive team state championship.
Well, congratulations. What do you have lined up next?
I'm a senior and I'm going to be at UCLA next year swimming.
I'm a junior and I'm uncommitted, but I plan on swimming in college.
Okay, well, congratulations and good luck to you at UCLA, and hopefully we will see you back here next year for your final year.
Now, I don't know a whole ton about women's swimming, but I know a little bit. Isn't UCLA one of the top programs in the country?
Yeah, they're pretty good, yeah.
What else is she gonna say?
Pretty
They're good.
That's being humble. I mean, they're like one of the top 10 or maybe better than that even, right? Okay, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I mean, they're really good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Next we have Gahanna Lincoln and Coach Jeff Riegler. Coach, are you on?
Hi, good morning. I'm Catherine Harris, Athletic Director at Gahanna Lincoln. Coach Riegler could not be with us today, but I do have 3 of our 4 members of our 200 medley state championship team. So just congratulations to everyone. Thanks for having us. So we have 2 seniors, Sammy and Kendall, and then we have a freshman, Aubrey, from the relay team. So I'll let them speak.
Hi, it's an honor to be here today. I don't think any of us were expecting to win a state championship title this year. Our program has come a long way since Sammy and I were freshmen. And we just want to thank our parents and Coach Jeff for getting us here today. And yeah, I plan on swimming club at Ohio State, and Sammy?
I plan on swimming club at the University of Cincinnati.
So yeah, thank you again for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, and I'm assuming the other young lady will be back. We'll see you next year.
Yeah, as a freshman, it was really great to experience this thing for the first time, and I'm really excited to continue with the program Gahanna has and see where we can go from here.
Well, good luck to you all in your future endeavors, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Next, we have Upper Arlington and Coach John Sands.
Hi, Coach John isn't here, so I'm going to be speaking for him. I'm Avery Catalano, senior. We had a really good season front to back this year. We were in the pool a lot more than we were last year, so we're really grateful for that training opportunity. Also, we had a really incredible large coaching staff this year, who they were consistently supportive of us and made this year possible, so we'd like to thank them. It was super exciting to be able to defend our title in the 200 free relay for 3 years. And this year we had freshman Hayden Hollingsworth, so it was really great to watch her claim her first state title. Next year I plan on swimming at Miami University, and I'll let Riley Huddleston talk here.
Hi, I'm Riley. I was also on the 200 freestyle relay, and I just want to congratulate the rest of the athletes on here and thank the commissioner for having us. I'm going to be swimming at Northwestern University next year.
We also have one more, Caroline Porterfield. I know she's on here. I don't know where she is, but she's going to be swimming at Georgia Tech next year. So thank you so much again for this opportunity and for recognizing us.
Absolutely. I think I see Caroline on here. Yeah, congratulations. I don't know if you had anything that you want to say, but congratulations to you ladies, and to Coach Sands, and to your parents. Before we move on to recognize those that couldn't be here, I think St. Charles Prep is on now. Is that right, Coach Gill? Maybe not. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my clerk.
Yes, they are. Madam President, I believe her name is Lisa Reese is on.
Oh, okay, is Lisa on?
Hello?
Hello. This is St. Charles.
Sorry, we're traveling right now, but I just wanted to stop in and to see this going on, and thank you for inviting us. And it's an honor to be invited and be a part of this.
Well, thank you for stopping by and joining us today. So I just want to recognize a group of state champs who were not able to be with us today, Upper Arlington's boys swimming and diving team. And so congratulations and well done to the team and their coach, Coach Mike DeBeer. And so I know this has been you all have been on for a minute. Again, just want to say congratulations to all of the student athletes. Look forward to seeing a number of you back next year. And to those who are going on again, good luck in your future endeavors. I don't know if my colleagues want to say something.
Yeah, thank you, Madam President. I just want to join in the chorus of congratulations and awe-inspiring seasons and work. I heard so many things from different athletes around Central Ohio. What's really impressive are all the schools like Duke, Ohio University, Wichita State, Ohio State University, UCLA, Cincinnati, Miami, Northwestern, Georgia Tech, and so many others. And it's just so impressive. And just hearing your stories in your work, your efforts. Let me just say this. One thing I know about being an athlete is that the things that you learn and accomplish on the field translate to how you go about your life. And use those skills, use those experiences to in your everyday life. I heard things like there were bumps in the roads and injuries and so many unknowns during the season. Those things will happen to you in life as well. And how you respond is how you are going to be defined in life and what will make the difference for you. You learn things like, and these are all your words, teamwork, commitment, sacrifice, hard work, sportsmanship, all critical aspects of being successful in life. And so use those experiences in your professional life and in your personal life, and I'm absolutely certain you'll have a very similar reward. And then finally, let me just recognize one or two other points that were made. And the first was developing the relationships that you have with your teammates. Again, so much of life is about how you interact with other people, both good and bad, but you use those experiences, you learn and you grow, and you apply them as you go forward. And I think it was the gentleman from the Ohio High School Athletic Association who talked about the acts of kindness, being able to sort of give back. And I think it was the Pickerington basketball team where when they defeated the other team, one of the other teammates went over, consoled one of the losing team members. That's character. And character is such a critical component of success in life as well. And so I know that each of you, just hearing you, seeing you, and certainly recognize your accomplishment, I know embedded in that is really upstanding character. And I just want to encourage you to continue to apply that kind of approach in life. And so congratulations to each of you. Congratulations to your coaches and athletic directors, teachers, parents, and friends, because they're as very much a part of this victory as you are. So congratulations and Godspeed in your future endeavors.
Commissioner Boyce, thank you. Very well said. We began doing this about 12 or 13 years ago when Linda Logan from the Greater Columbus Sports Commission came to us and asked if we would be willing to recognize state champions. And having been on a state championship wrestling team when I was in high school, and having been to City Hall, Columbus City Hall, with City Council recognizing my team when I was in high school, I said, absolutely. I remember how ecstatic we were as high school kids to be able to go down to City Hall and be recognized by the leaders of the city at the time, and how proud we were. And so I thought, absolutely, that'd be fantastic. Let's do that. And so we do this 3 times a year for that very reason, because we want to be able to lift up the kids that are, for the accomplishment that they've achieved and all the hard work that they've put in. But the other thing that Linda asked us to do several years ago was to also recognize schools and kids in neighboring communities. And we believe here at Franklin County that it's not just about this county, but it's about our neighbors. And so That's why we recognize, schools in our neighboring counties in Delaware County and in Fairfield County, and when we have state champions from the other surrounding counties, we do that as well. Because, Central Ohio is a large family, and it's about the region, not just about our county. And so we're always happy to have our friends from the neighboring counties as well. But what I would challenge you to do, each of you guys, you young folks, to do is to, and most of you have done this morning, but make sure that you recognize and thank. You've all thanked your coaches and the folks that have helped get you here. Remember to thank your families. Those are the folks that got up early in the morning and drove you to the practices that you had to be at. They took you to, all of the extra hours of conditioning and working out and doing all the things that you had to do. They put up with you when you were a grouchy pain in the rear end because of all the extra time that you had to put in, because of the studying that you had to do late at night, or the extra hours, or just the grumpy person that you were because you had too much homework to do, or you had too much working out that you had to do, or because you wrestlers had to suck weight, But so say thank you to them. Say thank you to your little brother or sister that had to put up with you just because you were a pain. Say thank you to your girlfriend or boyfriend because you were a pain in the butt, because people had to help you get where you are. So say thank you to them. And there's a lot of people who helped you get here. So make sure you say thanks. The other thing is recognize that all the difficult things that you've gone through, whether it was on the field, on the court, on the mat, have helped build that character that Commissioner Boyce talked about. And it's gonna serve you very well throughout the rest of your life as you become an adult and as you move on. And the last couple of things that I would leave you with are, one, don't let this state championship be the biggest thing that ever happens in your life. I say this to all the state champions that come along, and some of you've heard it before because you've been here with us before. But if this is the biggest thing in your life, if this is what defines the rest of your life, when you get to be our age, that's not the greatest accomplishment. That shouldn't be the greatest accomplishment of your life. This should be what helps mold your life. This shouldn't be what defines your life. And so let this be the springboard that helps you through the remainder of your days, and that helps to help you with the rest of the accomplishments in your life. Because the last thing you want to be is, I just turned 58 the other day. The last thing you want to be is a 58-year-old state champion, and that's the greatest accomplishment you've ever had in your life. And then the other thing I want to let you folks know is that we don't just recognize state champion athletes around here. We also recognize artists and scholars, because we think it's important to recognize all the greatness of our young people. And so while we recognize state champions 3 times a year, we also recognize our young people who are great students academically and great talented artists as well. And so, excuse me, we'll be working on that and trying to put that together here with our school districts as well, and sometimes, every once in a while, our great athletes are also our great artists and scholars. And so it's been great seeing all you guys today and hearing about all your accomplishments.
All right. Again, congratulations to you all. Okay, we have a number of things that we are going to recognize for the month of April. And so first, we are kicking off National County Government Month, which is celebrated every April to help educate the public about how counties affect their lives and to celebrate the professionals who help serve our residents throughout the year. This year's national theme is Counties Thrive, which is certainly what we intend to keep doing here in Franklin County. Every American lives in a county, and there are 3,069 of them across the country, run by nearly 38,000 elected officials. With 1.3 million people here in Franklin County is the 30th largest in America. We also have more staff and commissioners and leadership at the National Association of Counties than any other county in Ohio. And we're going to continue to lead on that national stage for many years to come. We're going to be talking about National County Government Month each week at session in April and also on social media to help let our residents know about the services available to them. Our annual State of the County report will be out next week, and we've got lots of other fun and interesting things to share with you about Franklin County as the month goes on. So tune in to our social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with all of the things that we're highlighting for Franklin County. All right, next I want to recognize that this month is Minority Health Month. April is National Minority Health Month, and this year the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Office on Minority Health and its partners are highlighting the important role individuals and organizations can play in helping to reduce health disparities and improve the health of racial and ethnic minorities in American Indian, Alaska Native communities. The theme for this year's National Minority Health Month is Give Your Community a Boost. So continuing to raise awareness for vaccines and boosters and all of the other things that we can do to help address health disparities in minority communities. So we know that Franklin County Public Health and Columbus Public Health have a number of activities this month to raise awareness in the community, so stay tuned for those things. Also, while we're on the topic of health, April 4th through April 10th, so this week is National Public Health Week. And National Public Health Week is observed during the first week of April every year, and that's 7 days to champion the health of all Americans. It's a week to recognize that everyone should lead healthier lives, irrespective of where they live, work, and come from. You could choose to crush a workout or any workout challenge today. It's a great week to start eating healthy and stick to it. Or whatever you do, remember to involve your family and your friends and the larger community. It's also a week when we campaign for health policies that are fair, inclusive, and accessible to all communities here in our county and the state. Also, this week, April 2nd through April 8th, is the Week of the Young Child. The Week of the Young Child is an annual celebration sponsored by NACCE, or the National Association for the Education of Young Children, which is the world's largest early childhood education association with nearly 60,000 members and a network of 52 affiliates. We have one here in Ohio, is the Ohio Association of the Education of Young Children. So the purpose of this Week of the Young Child is to focus public attention on the needs of young children and their families and to recognize the early childhood programs and services that meet their needs. And then finally, April is Autism Awareness Month and Autism Acceptance Month. This month is dedicated to the effort to promote autism awareness and ensure that all affected by autism are able to achieve the highest quality of life possible and to achieve their fullest potential. This week, on Friday, April 8th at 12 o'clock, the Board of Commissioners, Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion will be hosting a conversation about navigating the barriers when caring for someone with autism. You can join the discussion on Friday by visiting the Board of Commissioners Facebook page, where it will be streamed live. All right. That's a lot.
Madam President, can I add something to that?
Absolutely.
Just two quick things. One, I wanted to, with regards to National County Government Month, I had the opportunity this past weekend to visit Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I was invited to be a guest speaker at the National Association of Black Government Administrators, to talk about Franklin County and some of the work we're doing, how we've navigated through the pandemic. And I would just say that our reputation is really growing and developing nationally as a county. And I know was able to acknowledge, Madam President, just the hard work of our administration and the things that we've been able to accomplish over the last year. And people are watching, other counties are watching us, and that's something that I just wanted to share because that's something that we can all be proud of. And then finally, don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but as we talk about Health Month and just taking care of yourself, one of the reasons why I come in a few minutes late each week is because, or each day for this meeting, is because I run a very long way on Tuesday mornings. And so it just takes a little time sometimes to, and I start at like 5, and so it just never works out. But
Me too.
yeah, I've passed you a couple times, Commissioner Brady, and
I'm just saying.
But the point I want to make is that I turned 50 last year, and what I know about life for sure at 50 is the things that we do to our body, to managing our health, are just so critical. And I ran a long way today, and I know everybody might not be their way of doing something, but do something for yourself. If you can walk a little ways, if you can eat a healthy meal, or you can encourage someone else, I think that is, to me, healthy living at its best. And I just love our Thrive program because it's really one of my favorite things about Franklin County. Working at Franklin County is that we really promote a healthy lifestyle, and I think that makes for a better administration. So as I thought about this while I was in Grand Rapids this weekend, I mean, they're connected. People are watching Franklin County and watching what we do for all the programs we've got and human services and so forth. But I think part of it is that we do our best to treat our employees with care and encourage them the best we can, and it all comes together in a puzzle. And so I hope that you'll take what Madam President was just talking about very seriously. And again, it's do what you can. Do something for yourself. Do something for your own health. And I just want to encourage you all to do that. So thank you, Madam President.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sorry. One other thing.
Yeah.
We missed Commissioner O'Grady's birthday, which was Friday, maybe? Sunday, okay. So everybody get a chance, say happy birthday to Commissioner O'Grady. He's 74 today.
I look fantastic.
And I hope you had a good one. I hope your family did something very nice for you, and you deserve it. And congratulations on another birthday, another year on this great planet.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that. April 3rd. I hope you had an amazing birthday. I hope your family was really good to you.
They were.
Good.
I was sick as a dog, but they were good.
Well, hopefully you're feeling better. But thank you for highlighting that. And again, take care of your health, and not just for you, but also for your family. First up to the regular agenda, we have the engineer's office. And I understand we have a public hearing. Can the clerk please read the public hearing?
Resolution regarding prayer of petition to vacate a portion of James Road, County Road number 97, located in the city of Columbus, Franklin County, Ohio, granted.
I would like to open the public hearing for this resolution. Is there anyone here who would like to speak on this public hearing? Seeing none, I would like to close the public hearing and have the clerk read the resolution into the record.
Resolution number 26122, prayer of petition to vacate a portion of James Road, County Road number 97, located in the city of Columbus, Franklin County, Ohio, granted.
Good morning, Commissioners, County Administration. My name is Fritz Crozier, Chief Deputy of Engineering for County Engineer Robertson. Happy belated birthday, Commissioner O'Grady.
Thank you.
Commissioners, a petition was filed with the board by the Columbus Regional Airport Authority praying for the vacation of a portion of James Road in the city of Columbus. This is the final resolution in the vacation process and recommends approval of vacation. Pending any questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move approval of Resolution 26122.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 26122 has been adopted. Resolution number 26222, Kimley Horn and Associates Incorporated, consulting engineers appointed to assist the Franklin County engineer with engineering services for the Aurora Road Corridor Improvement Project, Hamilton Township, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $257,530.
Commissioners, this resolution seeks approval of a contract with Kimley Horn and Associates Consulting Engineers for engineering services for the Aurora Road Corridor Improvement Project. Kimley Horn is a local engineering firm and was selected via the engineer's qualifications-based selection process. Located in the Rickenbacker area in southeast Franklin County, this collaborative project with OBETS Columbus and the TID and private developers seeks to improve capacity and safety along the corridor by adding a two-way left turn lane and includes pedestrian facility upgrades and intersection improvements at both Creekside Parkway and Shook Road. Pending any questions, I would ask for the board's approval.
If there's no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 26222.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 26222 has been adopted. Resolution number 26322, CESO Incorporated Consulting Engineers appointed to assist the Franklin County Engineer with engineering, surveying, and environmental services for the Zuber Road and Plum Run South Drainage Outlet, Pleasant Township and Jackson Township, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $113,781.
Commissioners, as mentioned, this resolution seeks approval of a contract with CESO Inc. Consulting Engineers for the Zuber Road, Plum Run South Drainage Outlet Improvement Project. This drainage improvement project is located in southwest Franklin County in both Pleasant and Jackson Townships. CESO is a local engineering firm and was chosen via the qualifications-based selection process. Any questions, I would ask for the board's approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 26322.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 26322 has been adopted. Resolution number 26422, V3 Companies Limited Consulting Engineers appointed to assist the Franklin County Engineer with engineering services for the Leonard Park Subdivision Drainage Improvement Project, Mifflin Township, Franklin County, Ohio, in the amount of $156,750.
This resolution seeks approval of a contract with V3 for engineering services for the Leonard Park Subdivision Drainage Improvement Project. V3 is a local firm and was chosen via the engineer's qualifications-based selection process. Located in northeast Franklin County and Mifflin Township, this project seeks to improve drainage within the Leonard Park subdivision. The project will also include watershed investigation of the drainage system built through a county distribution known as Mason Run. Pending any questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 26422.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 26422 has been adopted. Resolution number 26522, resolution requesting the Ohio Department of Transportation to reduce the speed limit on a portion of Galloway Road, County Road number 141, Prairie Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Commissioners, this resolution seeks authorization to request the Ohio Department of Transportation to investigate the speed limit on Galloway Road in Prairie Township from just south of Glen Willow Boulevard to north of Alkire Road. ODOT will review Franklin County's study and determine a safe speed limit. The county engineer received a request from a resident to study the speed limit on this road. A study was conducted by Franklin County, and it was determined that a speed limit reduction from 55 miles per hour to 50 miles per hour would be appropriate. Pending any questions, I would ask for the board's approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 26522.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 26522 has been adopted. Resolution number 26622, resolution requesting the Ohio Department of Transportation to reduce the speed limit on a portion of Walnut Street, County Road number 19, Plain Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Commissioners, as mentioned, this resolution seeks authorization to request the Ohio Department of Transportation to investigate the speed limit on Walnut Street, Plain Township, from the intersection of New Albany Condit Road to the intersection of US Route 62. ODOT will review Franklin County study and determine a safe speed limit. The engineer received a request from a resident to study the speed limit on this road. A study was conducted by the engineer's office, and it was determined that a speed limit reduction from 55 miles per hour to 45 miles per hour will be appropriate. Pending any questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move approval of Resolution 26622.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 26622 has been adopted. Resolution number 26722, preliminary allocation and final encumbrance of county motor vehicle license fee $5 funds for the city of Bexley in the amount of $47,429.03.
The city of Bexley has submitted a request for license fee funds to pay a portion of their OPWC loan repayment on the previously completed Cassidy Avenue Improvement Project from East Broad Street to Delmar Drive. The county engineer has viewed the proposed use of these funds and determined that they meet the allowable use. Pending any questions, I would ask for the board's approval.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move approval of Resolution 26722.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 26722 has been adopted. Resolution number 26822, approval of the courtyards on Riverside subdivision replat of existing lots 32 and 136, Prairie Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
This resolution seeks approval for the replat of the courtyards on Riverside subdivision in Perry Township. This update will replat lots 32 and 136. Pending any questions, I would ask for your approval.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 26822.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 26822 has been adopted. Resolution number 26922, Pickens Drive and Shadwick Way in the farms at Jefferson Phase 6 subdivision, accepted for public maintenance and shall become part of the Jefferson Township road system, Jefferson Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
As mentioned, this resolution seeks approval of Pickens Drive and Shadwick Way in the farms at Jefferson Phase 6 subdivision to be accepted as part of the public road system and maintenance responsibility turned over to Jefferson Township. The engineer's office has inspected the streets and determined that they meet all requirements and specifications. This resolution represents the final legislative step and allows the developer to proceed with selling homes. Any questions, I'd ask for the board's approval.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 26922.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 26922 has been adopted. Resolution number 27022, Batesville Drive and Taborville Drive in the farms at Jefferson Phase 7 subdivision, accepted for public maintenance and shall become part of the Jefferson Township road system, Jefferson Township, Franklin County, Ohio.
Similar to our prior resolution, this resolution seeks approval of Batesville Drive and Taborville Drive and farms at Jefferson Phase 7 subdivision to be accepted as part of the public road system and the maintenance responsibility turned over to Jefferson Township. Again, the engineer's office has inspected these streets and determined that they meet all requirements and specifications. This resolution represents the final legislative step and allows the developer to proceed with selling homes. Pending any questions, I would ask for the board's approval.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 27022.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 27022 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy National Read a Roadmap Day.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Don't know that people still do that with Waze and maps, but I guess we should. So thank you, or at least have one in the car just in case technology doesn't work. Have a great day, Fritz. Next, we have the treasurer's office.
My kids can't go anywhere without turning on like, Siri or Waze or
Waze,
whatever. They don't know how to get anywhere.
I live by Waze.
Resolution number 27122, resolution authorizing a contract with Quadient Incorporated to provide a lease for a folder, inserter, and requested support and maintenance in the amount of $5,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Juliet Collins, and I am the Human Resources Director for the Franklin County Treasurer. The Franklin County Treasurer's Office is seeking a resolution authorizing a contract with Quadient Inc. to provide a lease for a folder inserter and requested support and maintenance. The Franklin County Treasurer's Office mails out over 50,000 pieces of mail each year, and the term of the contract shall be in effect from the effective date of the approval of the contract and running for a period of 60 months. The cost to the county shall not exceed $5,000 for services provided to the Treasurer's Office, and the Treasurer's Office recommends that the contract with Quadient for the folder inserter be approved, and that the county administrator is authorized to execute this contract and any documents necessary that are not inconsistent with this resolution. Pending any questions, we respectfully ask for your approval.
It's good to see you guys when it's not on Zoom or virtually. I haven't seen you guys in person in forever, so that's nice. If there are no further questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 271-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 271-22 has been adopted.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Next, we have economic development and planning.
Resolution number 272-22, review of petition to annex 6.2 acres more or less from Jackson Township to the city of Grove City, case number ANX-13-22.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jenny Snap, Chief Operating Officer at Economic Development and Planning. We have a number of resolutions to take you through. The first two are annexations. This resolution is to consider an expedited Type 2 annexation petition of 6.2 acres from Jackson Township to the city of Grove City. The area to be annexed includes property located at 4745 Big Run South Road, that's south of Big Run South Road, east of Holt Road, north of Grove City Road, and west of Demarest Road. The petition was filed by agent and attorney Matthew Call of Kephart Fisher, who is in attendance should you have any questions, on behalf of the owner, Abundant Life Assembly of God in Grove City, Ohio. 62% of the site's perimeter is contiguous with the city of Grove City, and the city passed resolution number CR-17-22 on March 21st, 2022, indicating the services that will be provided once the annexation is approved, and a statement regarding incompatible land uses and the zoning buffer. The petition meets all the statutory requirements outlined in section 709.021 of the Ohio Revised Code, and pending any questions, we would request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 272-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 272-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 273-22, review of petition to annex 0.805 acres more or less from Blendon Township to the city of Columbus, case number ANX-17-22.
This resolution is to consider an expedited Type 1 annexation petition of 0.805 acres from Blendon Township to the city of Columbus. The area to be annexed includes property located at 4590 Central College Road. That's north of Central College Road, west of Lee Road, south of East Walnut Road, and east of Cubbage Road. The petition was filed by the owners and agents Thomas J. and Jacqueline S. Hemmert, who are acting on behalf of themselves. 47.8% of the site's perimeter is contiguous with the city of Columbus, and the applicant has provided a copy of the annexation agreement between Blendon Township and the city of Columbus. The petition meets all the statutory requirements outlined in section 709.022 of the Ohio Revised Code, and pending any questions, I would request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 273-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 273-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 274-22. Resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Ronald L. Henderson and Cindy L. Henderson at 473 Maplewood Avenue, Whitehall, Ohio, 43213.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Julissa Tiruchalvan with EDP. Ronald and Cindy Henderson received on April 8, 2010 from Franklin County a home loan for $15,000 on real estate, commonly known as 473 Maplewood Avenue, Whitehall. The requirements of the housing loan have been satisfied, and I respectfully request that the Commissioners approve the discharge of mortgage on this property.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 274-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yeah.
Resolution number 274-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 27522, resolution authorizing the Board of Franklin County Commissioners to sign the attached discharge of mortgage instrument for Ollie E. Dolan at 1135 Harrisburg Pike, Columbus, Ohio, 43223.
Ollie E. Dolan received from Franklin County on June 24th, 2010, a home loan for $15,000 on real estate, commonly known as 1135 Harrisburg Pike, Columbus, Ohio. The requirements of the housing loan have been satisfied. The property taxes are paid and current, and I respectfully request that the Commissioners approve the discharge of mortgage on this property as well. Thank you.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 27522.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 27522 has been adopted.
Thank you. Have a great day. Next, we have Job and Family Services.
Resolution number 27622, resolution approving a subaward agreement with the Columbus Urban League for the Reentry Hub Pilot Program in the amount of $149,677.50.
Good morning, Commissioners. Vivian Turner, Assistant Director of Franklin County Job and Family Services. This workforce pilot is designed with the goal of successful reentry. The Reentry Hub takes a unique approach. It incorporates cognitive behavioral training, a form of treatment that has been demonstrated to be effective in serving a range of issues from depression, anxiety, drug and alcohol use, and even mental illness, including post-traumatic stress disorder. The community-based program provides 4 weeks of instruction and coaching designed to teach techniques for emotional goal setting, provides methods for overcoming barriers, and offers referrals to behavioral health services as needed. Following cognitive behavioral training, participants receive 6 weeks of job readiness, instruction, and subsidized employment opportunities with area employees. Those who successfully complete both phases of the hub training will receive job placement and job retention services. The Urban League will provide services for a minimum of 25 justice-involved residents over the course of this pilot. These services align with goal number 4 of your Rise Together Blueprint. And we would also like to welcome Columbus Urban League President Stephanie Hightower to share any remarks and answer any questions about this new pilot.
Good morning, and thank you so much for this opportunity. Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, Ms. Vivian. I think you said it all. Our justice-involved family members, residents, neighbors need a leg up. They need a hand up. And this is a great opportunity for them to be able to do that. What's really exciting about this pilot is the fact that we will also be utilizing those dollars that we've been able to acquire from the Office of Justice Policy and Program under Director Pride to now marry a cognitive behavioral program with an employment program. And those individuals will also be receiving a stipend based upon the way we've designed this program, and they will walk away with a certificate, which is really good. The other really exciting part of this is we now have an employer who is willing to take our justice-involved individuals. So as soon as they finish their program, we will have a direct placement, job placement opportunity for our participants. So we're really, really excited that we will be able to have that seamless transition with our people who are returning home, who need a hand up, who need to, for housing purposes, make sure that we get their credit scores up, make sure we get them job readiness training. Just really excited that we'll be able to do this for our returning citizens, and really thank the county commissioners. Thank you to Jobs and Family Services for continuing to trust and believe in this work at the Columbus Urban League.
Madam President, may I? Thank you, President Hightower. So good to see you as always. I just want to say, and I want to encourage you with this program. I know far too many friends and folks who've been through that program, and I know that it has been a very important catalyst to their reentry back into society. and from providing them with the skills and the resources to be able to be successful is a big part of it, but also creating confidence in them. You know, I remember I used to, back in the day when you all used to actually invite me to the graduations. Haven't been invited in a long, long time, but the one thing that stands out to me, President Hightower, is the confidence that they would have, and just the positivity that would be in the room. And you'd see a lot of those folks come in really good suits and dresses, and they were ready to go. And it was so encouraging. And so I just want to encourage you. I think this is one of our best investments with the Urban League. We do a lot with you as partners, but this is one of my favorite. And I just want to encourage you with this program, and invite me back to the next graduation. I miss coming to those. So thanks so much for your work.
Thank you, Commissioner. And just so you know, we stopped having graduations because of COVID. And then we did have one, and we had a surge. So we're gonna wait a little while before we start doing those again.
Good idea. Good idea. Thank you.
Well, she invites me to all graduations.
Does she?
I don't know what's
Okay.
going
Oh,
on with
yeah.
you.
You know what? That's par for the course for me. So you know.
I'm just teasing. Well,
Commissioners, I
President-
believe that Deputy County Administrator Bivens.
I was going to
would like
recognize
make a
her.
couple of comments.
Yeah, I was going to recognize her in a
That's
second. Go
okay.
ahead, Commissioner.
I just wanted to say it's just another great example of great work that the Urban League's doing. So go ahead.
Okay. Deputy County Administrator Bivens.
Just really quick, thank you, President Hightower. I wanted to make mention that, and we are going to have hopefully collectively have a conversation with our Director of Justice Policy and Programs. As we're talking about one door, this is an opportunity to align this work with our Justice Policy and Program work, in addition to some of the other reentry work that we're doing within the county. And this is a great example of how alignment can be very impactful and intentional in order to change lives, so that we're not we have so many great programs around the county, but one of our goals was to make sure that we partner with organizations like the Columbus Urban League, who does great work in this space. So I'm looking forward to working with President Hightower as well as Director Pride, so that we can continue to advance this work. So thank you, President Hightower.
Thank you.
Thank you, President Hightower.
If there are no further comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 27622.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 27622 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Next, we have Justice Policy and Programs.
Resolution number 27722. Resolution authorizing 13 subgrant awards and contracts to provide victim services and enhance law enforcement and prosecution under the FY 2021 Services Training Officers, Prosecutors, and Violence Against Women Act Block Grant Program in the amount of $678,935.07.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Caitlin Looney on behalf of the Office of Justice Policy and Programs. If authorized, these 13 subgrant awards and contracts would provide victim services and enhance law enforcement and prosecution under our fiscal year 2021 Stop Violence Against Women Act Block Grant. The awards range in amounts from $15,000 to $115,000 and come to a grand total of $678,935.07. All but one of the 13 awards is a continuation project, with the Franklin County Municipal Court as the newly selected recipient. Some of the continued subgrantees include the Columbus City Attorney, Franklin County Sheriff's Office, Ohio Hispanic Coalition, and Mount Carmel Health. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move approval of Resolution 27722.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 27722 has been adopted. Resolution number 27822. Resolution authorizing the county administrator to execute a year 2 grant extension with Vincentian, Ohio Action Network in support of the accompanying Returning Citizens with Hope program through the Board of Commissioners Catalyst Grant in the amount of $165,125.
If authorized, the Year 2 grant extension period for the Vincentian Ohio Action Network would be January 1st of this year through March 23rd of 2023 in support of the Accompanying Returning Citizens with Hope program through the Board of Commissioners Catalyst Grant and awards an additional $165,125. Reentry services provided through this extension include 72-hour emergency assistance upon release, family support circles, entrepreneurship classes, and reentry work with those incarcerated in the state correction system, as well as the Franklin County Community-Based Correctional Facility. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move for the approval of Resolution 278-22.
Second.
Yeah, sorry.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 278-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 279-22. Resolution authorizing a contract with Mighty Crow Media LLC for consultant services related to the FY 2018 Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration Medication-Assisted Treatment, Prescription Drug and Opiate Addiction Grant Program in the amount of $22,100.
If approved, this contract in the amount of $22,100 would support consultant services from Mighty Crow Media LLC related to our fiscal year 2018 SAMHSA grant program called Medication Assisted Treatment, Prescription Drug and Opiate Addiction Program. This contract fulfills the grant requirement for an action-based researcher to assist in problem identification, design of solution, and evaluation of proposed initiatives. This would be a continuation of about a 5-year relationship with Mighty Crow Media. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 279-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 279-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 280-22. Resolution authorizing three sub-grant awards and contracts for services to provide public safety and crime reduction initiatives under the FY 2021 Justice Assistance Grant in the amount of $137,204.
If approved, these fiscal year 2021 Justice Assistant Grant subawards and contracts would support services to provide public safety and crime reduction initiatives in our community. The 3 subawards total $137,204 and include the City of Whitehall Youth Delinquency and Crime Prevention Program, City of Columbus CPD Public Safety Initiatives, and the Columbus City Attorney's Office Project Taillight. Pending any questions, I respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 280-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 280-22 has been adopted.
Thank you. Have a good one. Next, we have sanitary engineer.
Resolution number 281-22. Resolution authorizing a final contract modification with G&G Enterprises Complete Excavating Service LLC to close out the Hamilton Meadows Sanitary Sewer Realignment Project, a decrease of $11,464 in the amount of $161,519.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Ryan Stowe with the Sanitary Engineer. Back on June 30, 2020, the Board of Commissioners contracted with G&G Enterprises Complete Excavating Services, LLC, via Resolution 430-20 to provide labor, equipment, and materials for the realignment of a sanitary sewer in the Hamilton Meadows subdivision in Hamilton Township. The project included installation of 330 linear feet of 12-inch sanitary sewer, 2 manholes, and the abandonment of existing sewer and manholes and restoration of the site. All work has been completed and to the satisfaction of the sanitary engineer. Final cost of the project is less than the initial contract amount of $172,983 by $11,464, making the final revised contract value $161,519. The sanitary engineer wishes at this time to adjust the final contract value to officially close out the project. Pending any comments or questions, I request the approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move approval of Resolution 281-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 281-22 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have purchasing.
Resolution number 282-22. Resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $2,151,587.83.
Good morning, Commissioners. Megan Perry Valenier, Director of Purchasing, and joining me is Marlise Ryan, Economic Equity Administrator in the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Commissioners, this resolution requests your approval of 83 purchase orders for which the County Auditor has pre-certified available funding. And Marlise has the supplier diversity data for this week. Good morning, Marlise.
Good morning. Good morning, Commissioners. We have for your approval today 10 purchase orders presented to award to 2 small and emerging businesses and 8 women business enterprise, totaling $55,000 and $740.15. This week, the following agencies provided opportunities for equitable inclusion to small businesses: Court of Common Pleas, the Data Center, Domestic Relations and Juvenile Court, Engineer, Economic Development Planning, Public Facilities Management, the Recorder's Office, and the Sheriff's Office.
Thank you, Marlise. Pending any questions, Commissioners, we respectfully request your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 282-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 282-22 has been adopted.
Thank you. Have a great
Thank
day.
you. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. Next, we have Board of Commissioners.
Resolution number 283-22. Resolution authorizing an agreement with the law firm of Isaac Wiles Burkholder LLC to serve as special counsel regarding pending litigation.
Good morning, Commissioners. Zach Telerik with the Office of Management and Budget. As stated in the title, this resolution would authorize a contract for special counsel services to assist the prosecuting attorney's office with pending litigation matters. The original contract was approved in 2020, and the court order for this year's contract was approved by Resolution 205-22 on March 15th. Pending any questions, would ask your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I will move approval of Resolution 283-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 283-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 284-22. Resolution authorizing an agreement with the law firm of Eastman and Smith Limited to serve as special counsel regarding pending litigation.
Commissioner, similar to the last resolution, this resolution would authorize special counsel services to assist the prosecuting attorney's office in various matters. This resolution is a continuation of services that were approved last year by this board. Pending any questions, would ask your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 284-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 284-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 285-22. Resolution authorizing policies and procedures for the approval of certain subscriptions and leases of equipment.
Commissioners, this resolution would establish policies and procedures for subscriptions and leases of equipment that have a cost to the county of $2,500 or less per month. Per outlined in the resolution, this authority could only be executed by the county administrator following approval of the purchase order by the Board of Commissioners and the review of the terms and conditions by the prosecuting attorney's office. Pending any questions, we'll ask for your approval of this resolution.
If there are no comments or questions, I'll move approval of Resolution 285-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley.
Yes.
Resolution number 285-22 has been adopted. Resolution number 286-22. A resolution approving the issuance of certain hospital facilities revenue bonds of the County of Franklin, Ohio, in an original aggregate principal amount not to exceed $500 million, and consenting to and approving the execution and delivery of a lease, sublease, and 21st supplemental lease relating to such bonds.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Melissa Santiago, and I'm an attorney at Dinsmore and Scholl, which is serving as bond counsel on this financing. The resolutions that we're asking the Commission to consider today authorize the county's issuance of its hospital facilities revenue refunding and improvement bonds for the benefit of Nationwide Children's Hospital in an amount not to exceed $500 million. Proceeds of the bonds will be used by Nationwide Children's Hospital to finance a new orthopedic and surgery center on its main campus, refund all or a portion of certain of the county's prior bonds, fund the termination of one or more interest rate hedge agreements, and pay certain costs of issuance of the bonds. It is anticipated that the bonds will be issued in 3 tax-exempt series, including 2 public offerings, as well as 1 direct purchase. The bonds are issued as conduit bonds under Chapter 140 of the Ohio Revised Code, and all debt service on the bonds is payable solely by Nationwide Children's Hospital. Neither the Commission nor the county would be liable for payment of debt service on the bonds. With respect to the parties on the transaction, the underwriting group for Series A and Series B bonds consists of both JP Morgan Securities and Loop Capital Markets. Squire Patton Boggs is serving as underwriters counsel, Voorhees as borrowers counsel, bank counsel is Chapman and Cutler, Huntington National Bank is trustee, Echo Financial Products is serving as financial advisor to the hospital, Huntington will be purchaser of the C bonds, and purchasers counsel is Benish. And I'll also add that last week, the Franklin County Hospital Commission approved the resolution we presented to it regarding this financing. So that step has been complete. And I'll open the floor to any questions you all might have.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll move approval of Resolution 286-22.
Second.
Moved and seconded, voting Commissioner O'Grady,
Yes.
Commissioner Crawley,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Abstain.
Resolution number 286-22 has been adopted with Commissioner Boyce's noted abstention.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Absolutely. Next, do we have any generalizations for today?
We do not.
Are there any members of the media who would like to ask any questions? Hearing none, that concludes our business for today. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful Tuesday.